I keep feeling your love in me over and over again. I keep feeling your love in me over and over again. And it's sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. Oh, what a love between my Lord and I. My Lord and I, my Lord and I, my Sai and I, my Sai and I, my Sai and I, my Sai and I keep feeling your love in me over and over again. I keep feeling your love in me over and over again.
Sai Ram. The pandemic has taken us on a different level in our spiritual journey. We have been reminded that life is impermanent. I'm very grateful that Swami is in my life and his teachings have been a constant source of solace and comfort. The lockdown period gave me an opportunity to stop the rat race and to contemplate and reflect on my life. I took this quiet time to pray and meditate more, send love and light to all across the globe. After all, we are global citizens. We are one. Swami gave us two simple quotes: love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never, which I practice by simply staying at home. As Swami had once told the Pink Twins that the highest seva is the service with the mind. And I shall continue to serve with my mind by sending love and light to all my brothers and sisters around the world, and pray that we collectively experience the divinity within us. And let us hope that this pandemic has helped us all to raise a consciousness within us. Sai Ram.
Hi everyone. Today I'm just gonna share my story of how Baba's teaching helped me minimize the adverse effect of COVID-19. So I just wanna go back to 2010 when I had my first child. When I had my first child, I had to take him back home when he was 2 months old, and I left him with my parents for until he was 3.5 years. So I left him there when he was 2 months old, and I came back. I had to complete my studies here in Australia. I wasn't established in Australia and all. So during that 3 years time in Australia without my baby, I wake up every morning and I prayed to God and said, I probably complained to Bhagwan that I wasn't able to enjoy motherhood. I would become emotional at times. As I said, I probably complained so much with Bhagwan. So, that's that situation. And 2019, I had my second child, and the COVID situation happened at the same time. So since I have my second baby, I was able to enjoy every moment with my little one, and I took that as a privilege. I surrendered to Sai, and I said, maybe he's listened to my prayers. I reflected back to 2010, and I just said to myself, I stayed positive, and I said to myself that, this is probably Swami's blessing to me, to enjoy motherhood. And, I did not, there's not a day that I hadn't spent time with my kids. I was around my kids. I had so much time to support my family back home. My mom and dad had COVID, and I had a lot of time to support my parents back home, my in-laws back home. Plus, here in Australia, I really had that opportunity to enjoy motherhood, which I didn't had in 2010. So, I took this time as Bhagwan's blessing, as he said, surrender to me and I'll take care of it. So I surrendered to him, and probably, he's taken care of everything. He, after listening to my sincere prayers, he gave me a second chance, a second opportunity to enjoy motherhood, and that I take as the biggest blessing of my life. I always remain positive at this time. We have a lot of cousins in Australia, and almost every week we are catching up with families and such. So initially I was a little bit anxious, but then I prayed to God every day. I listened to her prayers. I did prayers with my family myself. I listened to bhajans, listened to Gayatri mantras and all that, and I tried to bring all these positive vibes into the home, which really helped me. I exercised. I did this, creative activities with my kids. So every single moment I took it as a privilege, as a blessing of Sai during this COVID situation. And I think, me and my family, we did pretty well to overcome the situation, without any adverse effect on us, on our family. I really thank Bhagwan for blessing me with all the opportunity, and I feel really blessed. Sai Ram, everyone. Thank you.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My most humble pranams at Bhagwan's lotus feet. The last 20 months have been difficult for people around the world, and for most of us, particularly in Australia, as we adjusted to the new COVID reality. COVID meant that the way we dealt with situations at home as ladies changed quite drastically from pre-COVID period. Children were studying from home, socializing stopped, and more importantly, we had become more technology aware. In a way, I think it is this way Swami is teaching us to become more aware of our environment and understand the inner significance of these events in aiding our spiritual progress. One of the key lessons that Swami taught us during the COVID period is the value of patience. With sudden lockdowns, having all the families studying or working from home, constant demand for various things, I realized the importance of patience. There are things that we cannot control, but we must continue to focus and manage as best and patiently as we can. The second lesson, and I think the most relevant, was the importance of prayers. Swami always listens to our prayers. I found comfort in praying to Swami to keep everyone safe. And finally, I think COVID taught me the importance of keeping our desires at a minimum. We have learned to adjust to what we have, reduce waste, and enjoy the time with the immediate family. This is everything that Bhagwan has exhorted us to do and to be. I want to thank Swami for helping learn valuable lessons during this time. Jai Sai Ram.
Samastha Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastha Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastha Loka Sukhino